What's this, and what's it got to do with drinking in ancient Mesopotamia? This is a cylinder seal that dates to around 2600 BC, and on it there are a number of figures seemingly having a good time feasting and whatnot. And there's one character there, and you can see they're sat down and they're helping themselves to whatever's in the vessel there, and I'll come to that in a minute. And they're doing so by a very long straw, and that's what the object is. This straw was found in a tomb, and it dates to around the same time, that is to say around 2600 BC. And initially they didn't realise it was a straw, but the excavation report actually said that it was bent at one end and that end was in a bowl. As you could see on the seal, it was quite a long straw, and just to give you some size here, this is around 37 inches and the end silver bit there is around 7 inches. So the idea was that this was a very long straw that you could then hook over the lid of the vessel and have a good drink, and that drink was most likely beer. Beer was a really popular drink back then, as it is today, and the idea was that you had one vessel and you'd have a number of people sat around it, each with their own straw, and that's apparently something which is common even today. Now, what's even more interesting is that it would have been a good idea to have the straw, not just because it allowed you to have a drink, but also because the way the beer was fermented, it's thought there would have been quite a lot of matter floating around and probably at the bottom. So having a straw meant you could get past that and get to the good stuff. This particular straw was quite the luxury object, though. It was found in a royal tomb, and it's gold and lapis lazuli. I always have problems saying that. And so this would have been, right at the end of the luxury objects. But it's also thought that they could be made out of reed or clay, more or less anything. I'm actually going to go to a beer festival tomorrow, but I don't think I'll need one of these because hopefully I'll have a glass. Anyway, if you like this kind of thing and you want to ask a question, leave a comment, please do. And why not click follow?